Welcome back, guys. So the markets are about to open after the 3-day long weekend for 4th of July, and we're currently looking at the pre-market price for NEO, and it's not looking too good. NEO is currently down at 2.38%, and I think the situation is similar also in Xpeng. Xpeng is down, well, it's actually worse than Xpeng. Xpeng is down nearly 4%. So we will try to understand what's happening, certainly after a really good week last week. Why are these stocks down so heavily in the pre-markets today? This is not the same situation with some of the non-Chinese growth stocks, by the way. So for example, Tesla is, I believe, flat right now, or at best maybe slightly down. The other US EV stocks such as CCIV are actually in the green. So we'll try to understand what's wrong with the Chinese stocks today. Now, this is really all about the Chinese company called Didi. In case you don't know, Didi is basically a ride-hailing service from China, similar to Uber or Lyft in the US, and they made a big IPO at the New York Stock Exchange last week. However, what also unfortunately happened was that the Chinese authorities launched an investigation into Didi last week, and the investigation was basically because of concerns about data sharing, because these companies obviously hold a lot of data from the Chinese users, and the Chinese authorities are very concerned about how exactly that data is shared and stored. Now, this news already caused a negative sentiment for a lot of the Chinese stocks on Friday itself, and it was actually one of the reasons why stocks like NEO and Xpeng were actually in the red on Friday. However, things got even worse over the weekend, and the Chinese authorities actually asked the app stores to take down the app in China over the weekend. So that has created a huge panic amongst the investors, because it's an app basically cannot function or cannot find its new users if you take it off the app store. We're looking at the pre-market data of Didi, and as you see, it's down 23% as we speak, and this has obviously created a huge concern and panic amongst a lot of the investors about Chinese stocks in general, because this move is entirely unexpected from the Chinese government. The company just did their IPO with the New York Stock Exchange last week, so after that, like almost immediately after that, to go after that company in such a strong fashion is obviously causing a lot of concerns amongst international investors about Chinese companies in general. So this is basically the prime reason why we see that even some of the other Chinese stocks such as NEO and Xpeng are also deep in red today. And now, how exactly will the markets play out through the day is something that we still need to see, because these are the pre-market data. However, things don't look too good at the moment, and some of the experts actually believe that these temporary corrections could actually be an opportunity to get back into NEO and Xpeng again if they correct by, I don't know, maybe 5 to 10% this week, but we have to see what happens. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you live in the United States, you can get 2 free shares worth up to $1,850 just by using the WeBull link from the description below. Until next time, have a profitable day.